Wall Street. We want New York City to take our public dollars out of those banks.
Yeah!
All of it.
All of it.
And we want New York City to put that money in a public bank. We've been campaigning across the country, and we've seen about $4.4 billion divested from the prison industry. And so now, we have a moment here in New York City where that money that we're divesting could be reinvested into community through something like a public bank. We have an opportunity to kind of show the rest of the country what's possible when communities are the ones who are controlling our resources and who are determining where that money goes.
But New York City has 90 billion in the Wall Street banks. Is it our money?
Yes!
Damn right it's our money. And we need to have a say how that money is being spent. Public bank to keep the wealth in our communities. Invest in real long-term affordable housing. And out of the hands of Wall Street vultures.
A public bank in New York City will help students, as it will help all New Yorkers to address affordable housing, to invest in public services like transportation, among other things. And not only for ourselves, but because we want to live in a society based on equality, justice, and a habitable world for an entire generation and the next and the next.
We cover the neighborhoods of Bushwick, Bedford-Stuyvesant, East New York, Brownsville, Crown Heights. These are among the least well-served, the most challenged neighborhoods in Brooklyn.
That's right.
One of the other things they have in common is no banks. And when you have neighborhoods that are in economic distress and they don't have financial institutions, that means there's nowhere they can go for a savings account. There's nowhere they can go to get reliable and accurate financial transactions with their checking account. And most critically, there's nowhere they can go for affordable, responsible lending. One of the things that a public bank would offer little tiny financial institutions like ours is a backbone. There would be somewhere where we could go to get capital for ourselves, which we would then be able to go back and lend to the people in our communities.
By making financing accessible to workers, to worker cooperatives, and other community wealth building institutions, a New York City public bank could save jobs, build wealth in our own struggling communities, and help to build a more just economy that works for all.
One of the things you're hearing that's coming